Correctional Services Minister Pieter Groenewald has cancelled the parole of two men convicted of attempted murder and the rape of Alison Bertha. Detroit and Kruger were released on parole in July of 2023. They served 28 years of their life terms for the crime which took place in 1994. The victim was not notified about the decision. Groenewald says he hopes to send a strong message that acts of violence against women and children will not be tolerated. And former State Security Minister Bongani Bongo maintains his innocence after being granted 5,000 rand bail at the Cape Town Magistrate's Court. The former ANC Member of Parliament is accused of attempting to bribe an evidence leader of an inquiry into Eskom back in 2017. Now, Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi has that story.
Former State Security Minister Bongani Bongo, who was acquitted 4 years ago by then Western Cape Judge President John Hlophe, is back in court after the Supreme Court of Appeal ruled that his earlier acquittal was legally flawed. At the center of his corruption-related charge are allegations that Bongo attempted to bribe advocate Ntutuzelo Vanara, who was leading the parliamentary inquiry into Eskom, the state-owned power utility at the center of the state capture scandal. However, Bongo maintains his innocence.
I'm a man of integrity. How can I just go to a person and say, name a price? I'm still going to pursue the perjury charges against the said Vanara you're talking about. Trying to bring the same charge, I think, is just a continuation of a political wish hunt that we spoke about before. But we were quite ready, and I can confirm to you now that at the outset that the case of the state is so weak that no reasonable presiding officer will prosecute on this kind of a case.
With investigations into corruption and two alternative charges concluded, the state is of a different opinion.
Vanara informed the accused again that he was not prepared to help them with their plan. The accused then said, just name the price and tell me how you would help them to stop the inquiry. I will then go back to the Eskom people, tell them of your plan to stop the inquiry and the price they would have to pay you. He was wrongly acquitted. And that is our case. This court does not need to decide if there is a prima facie case. But it is the state's argument, Your Worship. There is a very, very strong case against the accused. Even the SCA agreed with us.
But Bongo's defense hit back.
The Schedule 5 makes mention of an amount. It must be 500,000 or 100,000. Specifically sets it out. There's an affidavit that is deposed to by the investigating officer that says that no amount, and confirms that no amount was discussed. There was an offer made to the, if I can call him the complainant, that he would be reimbursed if he did an act, but no amount was discussed. And it could have been anything between lunch, 100 rand, 5,000 rand, or maybe or more. The act is specific, it must set an amount. And I would respectfully submit under those circumstances, this is a Schedule 1.
For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Nasiphi in Cape Town.